Aries, 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 welcome to my channel, Foolsjourn. My name is Simone. I'm going to be doing your weekly reading, and I'm going to be incorporating tarot and then oracle cards to clarify. So let's begin. Hope you all are having a great week. It's hot as Hades here. So anyway, I'm so glad you joined me. My name is Simone. All right, so we've got the Three of Discs or Three of Pentacles, the Princess of Cups, and the Three of Swords. And for your overall energy for the week, the overall energy is the Five of Cups. So Aries, Five of Cups for your overall energy. So let's see here. Let's begin with our overall energy for the week, the Five of Cups. Now the Five of Cups, you can see here that she is kind of in a bathtub with cups that have spilled. Your cups are your emotions, your passion, your intuition. Something has happened. Maybe she's made some big mistakes or errors in her life, that she thinks that they're big, and she's just beside herself, and she can't pull herself out of maybe her despair or her depression or her worry or angst over the mistakes that she's made or that she's been involved with, or that have happened maybe to her due to her actions. And okay, I'm not reading gender, race, or age. So this, I'm talking about the energy. So if I say her, I mean, it could be man, female, whatever age, whatever gender. But anyway, so this person, this energy is just crying over mistakes, errors, something bad happened, actions, whatever. And she doesn't realize that, that behind her, there's, the sun and the blue sky and the puffy clouds and the nice breeze are behind her, and she's got two wonderful cups still sitting in behind her that she doesn't even see, because she's just in such despair and it could be embarrassment, it could be pain, suffering, it could be humiliation, but from some of your actions or whatever. But it's time to stop crying about spilled milk and move on. She's in a stagnant energy, and she's not seeing the opportunities around her, realizing that things will get better. Like right behind her are blue skies, and two cups standing full. So, this is just, this overall energy is saying, yes, you've been through tough times. You might have made mistakes, errors. You're paying the price for it now. It's, acknowledge it and move on. If you've done something wrong, say you're sorry. Um, Speak gratitude for what you have. Make a wrong a right if you can, and move on. And put that knowledge in your knowledge bag of, okay, I made that mistake. I won't do it again. What have I learned from it? And when I do, and I can move on, the world is your oyster. Everything, when things are at your lowest, they can only go up. So anyway, that is your energy, is to make amends, apologize, correct your wrongs, and move on, because the world will then open up to you. And so into your read, we've got the Three of Discs or the Three of Pentacles. The Three of Pentacles is, the discs are all about the worldly goods, life, family, career, pets, animals, plants, um, success, money, beautiful home, everything that we all wish to have. And here the three of it means that there's celebration going on here. There are three energies together celebrating, or they can be collaborating as well. But they're either coming together as a teamwork, to build something beautiful. So maybe you're putting a team together of like-minded people or unlike-minded people. Sometimes teams work well when you get people that have different, bring different aspects to a situation or a development, so that you get you know, you get a full rounded picture, because you're getting people who are each bringing something to put into the pot to make it fabulous. So, and this can be family, a relationship, this can be work, co-workers. And remember too that sometimes if you don't bring the right people in, it can actually tear something apart. It only takes one rotten egg to spoil everything and make everyone uncomfortable and make everything fall by the wayside. So pick the people around you carefully. Um, and, there's a celebration to be had, money to be made, good ideas coming together. So this is fabulous energy. And it's celebration as well, and building something on a firm ground, and collaborating. Next up, you've got the Princess of Cups or the Page of Cups. Cups are, our creativity, our ideas, our passion, our emotion, thinking out of the box. And, you've got the page. Pages are messengers. And it's about romance too, love and romance, emotions, intuition. So, the Page of Cups is a messenger, and they're also an apprentice. So this is, you could be getting an offer of love. Something wonderful could be coming into your life, whether it's sparks of creativity and ideas and passion and intuition, or it could be love, romance, uh, heartfelt things. Wonderful, wonderful, opportunity here. Someone is bringing you something, or you're bringing it to yourself. Um, and next up, we've got the Three of Swords. And as you can see, the Three of Swords, is usually represents heartache, something you've been through that caused you deep pain. Um, you know, uh, it's a wound that you will probably carry. These type of wounds are wounds you carry for your whole life. It's kind of, I call the Three of Swords like your coat of arms, your badge of honor. It kind of looks like a coat of arms, you know, um, the British heraldry. And to me, it represents that, we can't, you can't enjoy the good if you haven't had the bad. You can't enjoy love if you haven't had heartache. You need that yin and yang. And so this is just another, um, heartache that you might have experienced, but you're growing from it. And guess what? There are all these little ties around the swords, as you can see, that you can easily pull these swords right out of your heart, and your heart will mend and you can move forward. But sometimes we need to experience these to make, experience the bad and the heartache to make the good and the love and the passion even better down the road. So wear this as your coat of arms, and know that you'll get through it. You'll get through the pain, and good stuff will be coming up. So let's see. Let's clarify quickly with some oracle cards and messages. So let's take a fortune cookie. Your fortune cookie is positive work outcomes, consistent efforts will bring rewards, and a major purchase is worth making. So that's all positive, positive work outcomes. So if something has happened at work, the outcome is going to be good, and you will have some money to make a great purchase. So maybe this is from the collaboration, and you've got a passion for something that's coming in, a great idea. um, and whatever you've been through is going to get better. You've got those two cups still waiting, and the window open with the blue skies and sunshine. So stop crying about the spilt milk, make your amends and corrections and apologies, and do what you can, and things will be better, and the heartache will lift, and you can release those swords and move on, but glean that knowledge that you had, that experience, keep it with you, so you'll always remember it to grow. So let's see, let's pull a couple of tea leaves for you. And we've got basket, which is recognition and reward for merit. So maybe that is what you're celebrating here with the Three of Discs. Maybe this is collaboration, or just celebration. Collaboration with a team, or celebration, your friends, family, lovers, celebrating with a win that you're going to have, or an offer that's coming up for you. Um, and you've also got desk. Desk is pay attention to your work. So be conscientious of what you're doing in your work. Don't fall for get rich quick schemes. If you're interviewing or whatever, really do the process diligently so you can get the right people around you that bring what you need to your collective. Um, you know, look through legal documents with a fine-tooth comb, on and on and on. Um, and so I think that's fabulous. And let's pull one of these. I love these. Um, and this says chaos, sorrow, madness, struggle, agony, and falsehood. So this is kind of might be tying into the Three of Swords. Make sure that you what you've been through, you're going to get through it. And there could be, when you go through something like this, there is chaos and sorrow and and falsehood and agony. So make sure the key is whatever offer is coming. Make sure it's do your diligence, do your homework, make sure it's a good offer, and don't maybe you don't go full in with passion and excitement without like doing your homework. And again, be careful of the people around you too. This could also be three is in a crowd, three's a crowd. That maybe this is a love relationship and there's someone that's causing havoc in it, that's in the periphery. So think about it that way too. So it could either be someone work wise that's in the periphery that's not helping and causing chaos and causing heartache in the end, or giving you falsehoods, and you're jumping into an offer or an opportunity without seeing the clarity and the light. So keep your eye out for that. And we'll finish off with one of these, which is wish. This is a great ending. Wish is your heart's desire is ready to come true. Your heart's desire is ready to come through. So after the pain and heartache and mistakes, that there is in the overall outcome, there is that the clear skies, the puffy clouds, the sunshine that is coming from whatever mistakes you've made, because you've processed them and corrected them and learned from them, and wonderful things that you've gleaned from this pain and heartache is is setting you on your way, with a better head on your shoulders and knowledge learned and emotions experience that can help you uh, go on a straighter path the next time. Every little experience adds to our repertoire, to our bag of goodies that help us move along. So this is wonderful. It seems like a positive outcome, Aries. Seems like you've been through the ringer, but get those people around you. Watch out for falsehoods. Do your work diligently. See all sides of the picture. Delve into any contracts or anything. Just you know the fire signs and emotions can run deep and cause us to kind of go too full steam ahead. So kind of rein it in a little bit, and you'll get through the heartache, and your wish will come through. And look out for the number 35. So thank you so much, Aries Collective. Come back to see me and slay your week. Bye.